Hello, everyone. I hope you're well. I'm stopping in for our Momentum Monday moment. And the thought for today is they don't know either. They don't know either. Now, who is they and what is it that they don't know? As you begin to mature, you start to make connections. And one of the questions that often comes up, especially from very benevolent souls, is why would they? Why would they? When you start to understand certain intentions and certain motives of heart, especially when it comes to like people who do things that are oppressive in nature. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, right? But once you see it, the next thing is wonder of like, why would that person want me to be oppressed? Why would they want me to be less than my best? It doesn't calculate. It doesn't make sense. Why would they want to slow me down or stop me? It just doesn't make sense. And the way I want to help encourage you and help you to drop some weight so that you can continue to gain momentum is to tell you this. A lot of times, they don't know either. A lot of times, people who have an oppressive way about them, when it comes to you, they don't really 100% know why they are that way either. Because if they did, more than likely, they would deal with whatever that thing is that is within them. But because a lot of times people don't, for one, either they don't know why or they don't even realize they're like that, it's no need for you to waste your life trying to figure out why, trying to make it make sense. And that is a part of the process for us as humans trying to make sense of things. But there are times where we can kind of make some sense of things because we learn how human nature works. We learn about people's history, their past, things that have happened to them, and so forth. And so you can kind of make sense of it. But you might never really be able to put your finger on why someone would harm you in a particular way or why someone has a particular, motive when it comes to you. Trying to figure out why, after a while, it will begin to be a waste of your time. It will be a source of rumination. It will be a distraction from purpose. It will be a vampire, as they say, of your energy. It will suck the energy out of you. Trying to figure out why. Thinking that if you can figure out why, maybe you can fix it. And while it is good-natured and good-hearted and good-willed, even godly, to want to help, to want to heal, there's a certain level of healing and help that a person can only attain when they want to. They can only attain when they see it as a necessity. They can only attain when they see it as detrimental. And you may be in a place where you see your mental and emotional and spiritual health as detrimental. So you're willing to do whatever you have to do to heal and to grow and to connect holistically and authentically and with fidelity to God and your true self, who God created you to be. You may be in that place. And because you're in that place, you're learning, you're growing, you're healing, and you're changing. And when you get in that place, you want everything and everyone around you to experience that. And sometimes you can directly impact that kind of change for others, but most time it may not even be you. Just your presence and your willingness to go forth and seek healing and whatever that means, even if you got to look crazy doing it, just allowing people to see that in some way, in some situations, it will motivate them to do the same. But in some situations, it will tick them off. It will irritate them. It will annoy them. It will trigger them. And eventually, they may seek that healing from experiencing those triggers and trying to figure out, like, why do I feel this way? But sometimes they won't. And if you waste your time, if you waste your energy trying to figure it out for them, you will lose momentum, you will lose energy, you will lose lose steam, you will lose time. And so take your time as you walk through your things on your way to purpose, on your way to the will of God and in the will of God for your life. But don't waste too much time. Don't waste too much time trying to figure out why people do certain things, or why they feel a particular way about you, or why would they do this to you. Don't waste too much time trying to figure that out, because if you do, it will be counterproductive. It will steal some of your momentum, and that's not what we want. So a lot of us, most people on a healing journey, you walk through that phase. But there comes a place where you have to accept things and people for who and what and how they are, and you can love them with the love of God and with all of your heart, and still know that the why of why they do the things they do or are the way they are is between them and God. If it's something that needs to change, it needs to be figured out, it's going to be between them and God. The best thing you can do for folk is pray for them, show them love, have honest boundaries, and let God be God. Let God be God. Because most of the time, they don't know either.